Ho ho ho! Welcome to Redesign Health, where great health established in your kitchen. I am a nutrition coach, Olivia, a strict vegan that enjoys delicious food, was a pediatric nurse, and now your wellness buddy. Christmas is around the corner, and is your stomach ready to indulge all the delicious Christmas food? Silky smooth eggnog, rosemary turkey, gingerbread cookies, rum cakes, and so on. And the most important, after indulging all these high-fat and high-calories food, does your stomach constantly feel indigestion? And does your body feel tired and sluggish or even constipated? I know how you feel, and today I have the perfect solution just for you. Today, I will be sharing a recipe on happy gingerbread cookies, which only using 8 ingredients that it will enhance your digestion and also not sacrificing your craving during the festivals. A simple and nutritious recipe using only wholesome ingredients that has no refined ingredients, only using 8 simple steps that you can create in your kitchen. This recipe will be separate into 2 parts. First is the gingerbread, and the second part, it will be doing the frosting. So we will start with the gingerbread cookies first. So for the ingredients, we will need 1 cup of hazelnuts, 1 cup of cashew nuts, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 6 teaspoons of ginger powder, 2 tablespoons of flaxseed powder, 2 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and 1 sachet of holy tree from Mall. I will explain this later in the later video. Please stay tuned. For the equipment, we will need a food processor. Even though I am using this, but just specifically, if you have a food processor, that is sufficient enough for you to complete the whole process. And we will need a spatula, a rolling pin, a rolling mat, cookie cutter, and oven. At the beginning, process the hazelnut and the cashew nut into a fine powder. Process it about 30 seconds. Do not over process this, as it will become a nut butter. Okay. This will be the consistency. And after that, you can add in all the remaining ingredients, the sea salt, 6 teaspoons of ginger powder, two tablespoons of grounded flaxseed, 2 tablespoons of water, and 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Last but not least, to add in 1 sachet of holy tree from Mall. After that, we will process it for another 10 seconds. Okay. Before taking out the dough, preheat the oven for 20 minutes. And then prepare the baking tray and the parchment paper, set it aside. Scrape the dough out on a rolling mat. It smells so good. Make it into a dough. Using a rolling pin to roll it. And then select your favorite cookie cutter size. And then place it on the tray. Other than an oven, you can actually use a dehydrator if you have one at home. For the dehydrator one, we will need at least 12 hours to get the desired texture. Meanwhile, while waiting for our cookies to be baked, we can clean up the tools that we used just now. The cookies is ready. Let's check it out. Ooh, tastes so good, smells so good. Okay, we will leave this aside for about an hour. So now we will be proceeding to the frosting. In the frosting, we will need 3/4 of cashew nuts, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 3 tablespoons of water, pinch of sea salt, not forgetting sacha-inchi oil from Godomol. I will also explain what's the reason we are using this sacha-inchi oil later, so stay tuned. We will put in the raw cashew nut first. Process it into fine powder for about 20 seconds. For this, remember to not over process it as it might become a nut butter. Scrape it down. Add in the remaining ingredients. 3 tablespoons of water. The sea salt. Maple syrup. And 2 tablespoons naturally premium extraction of sacha inchi oil. And we continue to blend all the ingredients together for 30 seconds. Strip it down and then pour it into a bowl. So with this, transfer it into a piping bag. After transferring everything into the piping bag, staple it or use a clip to clip it, or you can even tie it, and then set it in the fridge for a day. So I would advise you to do this, prepare this 1 day in advance, so you can do the piping once your cookie is ready. When the frosting is ready, we can now start the piping. Remember, there are balance of cookies in your dehydrator if you are using. Prepare a pair of scissors and your piping, cut on the edge of it, and then you can start to pipe. So that will be your gingerbread and sacha inchi frosting. In this recipe, I've selected Goromol Holy Tree for the gingerbread. A product contains 3 natural raw ingredients, which is black soy, full of flavonoids, black ginger, and sacha inchi seed milk powder. Black ginger is the world's smallest ginger, that it has the function to stimulate our digestion, to warm the body, so that whatever food we eat, it will help in our digestion. And also, it will promote a good blood flow, leaving you energetic after consuming. In the frosting, I have chosen Goromol Premium Naturally Extraction of Sacha Inchi Oil, which an oil that contains natural more than 90% of omega-3, 6, 9. An oil that has dual function, which you can start to use from your salad up to cooking. 2 oil in a function, which the heating point can last up to 160 degrees. Which fish oil in the market, whereby generally contains less than 50% of omega. Based on my personal experience and sharing, for this satay inchi oil, deep fried cooking using more than 4 times, it remains wonderful. It doesn't turn rancid or oxidize. If you like garlic oil, try to stir fry the garlic in the oil. Use it as a sprinkle on your vegetables, pasta, or even garlic fried rice. For the skin, I use it to apply on my skin and on my face. It leaves a very smooth texture, not greasy at all, and the transparency and the viscosity is very light texture. Also, you will be wondering, cooking oil, can it be applied to topical? Yes. Things can be applied might not be safe to consume, but things are safe to consume, definitely safe to apply. I hope you enjoyed the video and try out the recipe. I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.